Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Will's Vlog Zone here today. So today we're going to be testing how far you can survive a fall in Minecraft. We're on a mission to reach 100 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe and like today's video to get us closer to our goals. Now let's get right into today's video. Alright guys, so I'm going to be testing all of the several heights falling in this little testing area that I designed, all the way from one block all the way up to the maximum fall you can take and survive in survival Minecraft. So first up is one block. Obviously, even if you jump, it doesn't do anything. You don't take any damage. It's basically nothing. Now we go up to 2 blocks. Double the height of the previous, but if I fall from this height down onto the street, it still does nothing. Not even a single half-hearted damage taken. Alright, now we're up to 3 blocks. So if I fall off this height onto the street, we still don't even take half a heart of damage, which is pretty weird because a block in this game is 3 feet tall, which means this stack is 9 foot tall, which means I feel like if you fell 9 feet straight onto a hard sidewalk in real life, you would probably kind of get pretty hurt from that. Alright guys, now we're falling from a total of 5 blocks, or about, I don't know how many feet, it's just an amount of feet, which we actually now start to take some damage from it. We took a full heart of damage from that fall, but we still survived the fall pretty easily. Alright guys, now we're all the way up to a full-on 10 blocks into the sky, or about 30 feet in real life if you're using feet instead of meters. From this height, we take about 3 hearts of damage, but we still pretty easily survive the fall. This is actually where it starts getting crazy, the amount of numbers, with the height of us falling down onto the ground, and I know you guys can't wait for the future numbers right over there, and even that one, to see if we can survive those falls. Alright guys, now we're up to a full-on 23 blocks, so 2.3 times taller than the previous tower. This 23 blocks is the maximum height of a fall you can survive in Minecraft with nothing, with no armor, no potions, no totems of undying. This is the highest you can survive with nothing. And by the way, all these numbers, all these amounts that I have for all these towers, I googled them, looked them up, and made sure I had the correct numbers for all these statistics. You can look them up for yourself, but I'm pretty sure they should all be correct. Like, if I fall from a height of 23 blocks, I barely survive with half a heart of damage still remaining, but from now on, we're going to start to need armor or potions to start to survive these falls. Alright guys, so the next fall to survive from is 41 blocks. So, to survive a 41 block fall, what you need is netherite boots with an enchantment of feather falling 4. This right here is what will get you the height you need to survive a fall from 41 blocks. So after climbing up this insane tower, we should be able to barely survive this fall. And let's test it out. We got our Feather 4 falling boots on, and let's test it. See, we survived the fall pretty easily. I think I might have my numbers mixed up, but you might be able to survive a fall with just Feather 4 falling effect from a height as much as 57 to around 60 blocks. Now let's go on to the next one. Alright guys, next up is a fall all the way from 103 or 102 blocks. So, in order to survive this fall, you need to pair your netherite helmet, netherite chestplate, and netherite leggings, all with protection 4, with your netherite boots that also have feather falling. If you have this, then you should barely be able to survive the fall. And see, it's all the way up at 103 blocks. Now let's go to the next fall. Alright guys, next up is the fall from 906 blocks. So, yes, you can survive a fall all the way up from this height. All you need is the exact same setup before, and you also need to use a potion of Turtle Master and a golden apple. So, I'm going to switch it to survival real quick. There, now I'm falling. We could use a golden apple and our slowness potion of Turtle Master, and we should survive the fall. And we didn't. Okay, I might have had my calculations a little bit wrong, but believe me when I say this, you should be able to survive a very substantial fall with said armor, potion, and golden apple. Or maybe it was enchanted golden apple, but anyways, let's go on to the next one. Alright guys, so this is how you survive the second to last fall. So, a lot of people think the maximum height you can survive a fall from is about 4,509 blocks. But I believe you can fall from a higher distance and still survive. So, but first, I'm going to test out this distance. So, in order to survive said fall, you need the exact same setup, a enchanted golden apple this time instead of a golden apple, which I think you needed last time as well. Potion of Turtle Master, full netherite armor. I'm gonna start using it, and you need to land on a hay bale. If you land on a hay bale, then you should be able to survive the fall entirely. Alright guys, this is the final height I believe you can survive from. So, the last one I didn't survive because I placed down Spudge instead of a hay bale. But I believe this may seem a bit like cheating, but can't you survive an infinite fall as long as you have at least one totem of undying, and you only hit the ground once, being at the very bottom? I believe this doesn't count as cheating, which means I believe you can survive a fall from any height in the game, no matter what, even from infinity, as long as you hit the ground and have a totem of undying. If you guys liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. We're so close to 100 subscribers, I'd really appreciate it if you subbed and liked today's video. Of course, if you did like it, that's amazing. But that's pretty much it for today's video. All I have to say is, have a good day.